not improving. So in that manner, it also pushes us to get into drug and substance abuse. So as young people, what are some of the things that push us to drug and substance abuse? What are some of the things that are pushing us to drug and substance abuse? Yes? Poverty, thank you. Another one? Yes? Peer pressure, another one? Yes? Experimentation, thank you. Another one? Yes? Use of prescribed drug. I want factors that are pushing us to drug and substance abuse. Yes? Attention, yes, thank you. Yes? Isolation, the feeling to be alone and not involving people around you, yes? Lack of opportunity, you have attained your degrees, there are 2 or 3, and nobody is willing to engage you as a professional so that you can also enjoy the reward of your what? Of your sweat. Now we want to look at how to overcome this that we have listed. How do we overcome in case we have found ourselves there? How to overcome drug and substance abuse. How to overcome drug and substance abuse. Are we there? Now, if you want to overcome drug and substance abuse, in case you are there, these are some of the things that will help you get out of the condition. Now, one, you remember the 3 categories that we listed yesterday. We have the stimulants, we have the hallucinogens, and which other one again? Yes? In some building or maybe where they are offered, redirect yourself. Don't use the same direction where the place that will lead you to where you are getting the substance. Or if you are taking the substance and if you are coming home with the substance and taking into your seeing those by telling them they will be your support. You might have attempted that you want to do away with the substance abuse. But in your attempts, it did not work out for you. But if you get to a point that you are now so tired, you don't want to continue misusing the substances anymore, remind yourselves that you had opted to change, but it didn't work. So remind yourself again this time around. Remind yourself why you at that particular time really want to change. Another thing that will help you to overcome, if at all you are there, is that think about your past attempts of recovery and see what really worked and what did not work. Another thing, you are the one who is there. So what is expected of you is to set specific measuring goals. Set for yourself specific measuring goals. Like I used the example of using those who are smoking cigarettes. You knew how many sticks of cigarettes you are taking like in a day. So set specific goals. If I used to smoke 5 sticks, how would it be when I do away with 2 sticks and with 3 sticks and I remain with 2 sticks? And how is it that if I do away with one stick and remain with one? And what is it that is will happen when I completely do away with these sticks and you give your attention to the feeling that will come thereof? And when you are doing that, it is important that you have a date, because at the date, it will help you. You are working towards getting out, or you are finding it a burden that you are not moving you are not doing any better. Now, there is danger in what we call sudden withdrawal syndrome. Those who have misused substances or drugs, when they just wake up one morning and they use it anymore, you might have used the drugs, or you misused the drugs or the substances for a very long time. And then you just wake up one morning and then you say that I want to leave. Such sudden withdrawal syndrome, chances of relapse are very high. And when you relapse, you become worse than if you would have gone through a gradual kind of withdrawal. So for those who may find themselves there, sudden withdrawal is very dangerous, and it has minimal chances of relapse. Now, let me come to a biblical standard on drug and substance abuse. Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1. Yes. Begin reading again. It is not drink too much. Drinking too much makes you loud and foolish. We have heard these people who say, if you are in lowland, they will say, onge, onge. So you are loud, you are saying, you are not seeing anything around, while every other person who is not under the influence of a drug or substance is seeing the beauty that the Lord has poured all around. So you are the only one who is not seeing them, because there is alteration in your normal functioning. So the Bible is telling us that you will shout loud, but all the shout that you are giving is all of nonsense. We are told Ephesians is telling us that we should not use wine, but instead the Holy Spirit. If you read in other translations, Ephesians chapter 5 verse 18, there is in some translation, dissipation. Does somebody on his translation? Dissipation.